cars, everything that we use every day. So we've all been making less and less.
Yes, yes.
It's just,
So what I'm saying with that is that it affects everybody,
yes.
is what I'm saying.
Kid, just get
No matter
up and
what
do
you
it.
got, it affects everybody.
It's good for Walmart, though.
Ma'am,
I just wondered what percentage our bills are gonna go up.
ma'am,
I just wondered what percentage our bills would go
Well-
up,
we haven't come up with a percentage yet. It depends on,
but they are going up.
at some point, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The things we're fixing to do.
Well, they won't go up, I hope, $100 or something like that.
The things we're fixing to do, we have money to cover those.
There's no telling.
So before we do anything big, then we'll come back, just let everybody know this is what we're looking at.
But as far as a normal budget, we did go through that, and we did not do any increase this year as far as a standard, as part of our standard budget. So there was no increase this year. There was an increase last year. And a lot of water associations are usually doing 5% every year. We did not do one this year until, as we're looking at other things and hoping for grants.
Okay.
Gentleman in the back.
Hey, give it up.
You addressed earlier that the issues that we're not having any problems with the smell out of cold water. Ours comes out of hot water.
That's a
And
water
last
heater.
year, around April, May, we replaced the tank. We've been at it all year. But now we're getting smell again off a brand new tank, 14 months. We have to replace an anode out of the tank. The purpose of the anode is to extract the minerals that are in the water to keep it from attacking the tank, which decreases a lot. So removing the anode is not really the answer. The question is, how do you stop the minerals that come into the water to make the anode last what you intended to, without you having to replace them? We didn't have to do this for a long time. And that water tank lasted 12, 13, 14 years before you ever had an issue. With the smell, I'm not concerned about groundwater. My granddaughter would come and visit and say, "Oh, I love the groundwater." So she had a good time with that.
Golden water. She said, "Oh, Mimi, I love your golden water."
Golden water. Is this something that I'm gonna have to do every 14 months, is to replace an anode out of a tank that's brand new?
We can't answer that, sir.
I got it. Janice, y'all still got those hands out to the water department for the hot water heater?
Lasted 13
And
years.
she does a thing for everybody, that comes in, somewhere around 20 years ago, for the most part, water manufacturers basically make most of the tanks to take hard water. We don't have hard water here, soft water, different pH. And that is causing them to do it. It's such a problem in Mississippi where soft water is because of the manufacturers of hot water heaters, that the health department issued a page to hand out to people because it's such a problem. And it's to take, the newer tanks are the problem because they make them with that anode for the hard water. 20 years ago, they didn't used to.
Tanks or the anode?
The tank, with the anode in the tank.
Okay.
So they just make them in general, because most of the country has hard water compared to that. So when they make those tanks, they'll say, well, we're gonna send this one to Mississippi. It's just, it comes here. And it is such a problem that the health department made a little handout to tell people, this is a problem. And it's, a brand new tank can be 6 months old, and it corrodes because of the water. And you said, my last hot water had lasted 20 years. Well, it's because it didn't have that type of anode in it, and it would be compatible with soft water.
Who can I get to find out what I'm supposed to, you know?
That Janice still has those water departments. We used to have them out every time somebody signed up and got a meter. So have a customer, we used to have them out every time.
Okay, let's move on. Anybody else?
My question is a little different. It's about the fire plugs. I'm sorry, I guess I should get up.
No, you're fine, Samantha.
Okay. I've lived here about 30 years, and I think the fire plugs were put in maybe about 20 years. And I have never, ever, all right, I live right on Clearview and Florence Byram Road. I have never, ever seen anybody test that fire plug.
All I can say is I know the fire department tests everything. I'm not saying they didn't test yours.
No.
I'm just saying they test them periodically.
The fire department told me the water department is in charge of the plugs.
I've heard that too.
Is Jim here?
Back in
You told me
2021,
that. Yeah,
Is there
right.
anybody else that hadn't had a chance to speak that would like to speak? Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Will you take all of what you've shared with us tonight and put it into a plan? As in, we're gonna do this, and we're working on this and this, so that we can have a time? 3-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan? We're new, we've only been here 2 years. So, can you do that?
We can do something like that and put it on the community Facebook.
Yeah.
Um,
Because, I mean, what I'm hearing is we're paying the price for 30 years ago. And this is not the first place or community that's doing that. It's happening everywhere. But as homeowners, a lot of what you're saying, you understand all of it, but a lot of us,
Right.
we don't go that deep as far as because we don't run the company, we don't know. So as homeowners, you made the comment earlier about the tank, people not taking care, they flush anything. What are you talking about? Like, what's going through the system that homeowners are doing to make it worse? What are we doing that hurts us, in other words?
Okay.
How can we help ourselves?
Right,
Does that make sense?
I think that's something else you could put out.
right.
You want me to tell
Better
her?
job.
tell her.
What?
Has everybody spoken that wanted to? Because we're right at 7 o'clock.
I just got one more thing.
I'm getting to you, but everybody deserves a chance that wanted to.
In 2021, the 60 tanks and pumps that were purchased, how did they get distributed?
We discussed that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't discuss where they went.
Well, I don't have an exact.
More
Hold on,
important-
Wait just a minute. You asked me a question, I'm trying to answer it. All right? Back then, we didn't have a rating system, but we knew ones that were bad, the worst ones. And they put them in as they could. That's why it took a while to get them all in.
Okay, more importantly, the 100 tanks that you're talking about ordering now, how is it going to be decided of which customer gets that tank and pump?
Well, you weren't listening earlier.
I heard it.
No.
I want to know specifically.
Well, I told you specifically that they're gonna have a rating system, go through every one, and the worst, they're gonna work down. Now, does that mean that everyone in the order's gonna get it? No, because an emergency's gonna come up over here. And they may have to put one in over here, but they're gonna go back to the list that is next online.
You know why I'm asking that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you should.
Because you want one.
I would like to have one, but that's beside the point.
I don't know why you're asking.
I want a list of the people that received one when the 60 tanks were bought in 2021. I've asked for that list before, and I've never gotten it.
Charlie.
Hold up. Some of those went to new construction that we.
I'm just asking for a list.
That's right. Some of the, I can't remember, where was it at, Spencer?
Charlie, there you go.
You don't know, he's on his phone.
Anybody? All right.
All right, that's
We're past time. Thank y'all for coming.
You just drawn a check.
If you have something in
Oh, it didn't
specific,
answer our question,
like you
did
make
it?
it back, come by and give me your
One
address.
believes it on the other one?
Thank y'all for your time.
Well,